It used to be you would put a map up, and on that map you would say, okay, here's where the enemy forces are arrayed, and you could plot them on the map. You could see exactly where they were. If you were to take a map now, there's so many things to integrate. There are relationships between tribal chiefs, government officials, court systems, not just personal relationships, but also economic ones. And it's important to understand these kinds of things when you're there. If you go into Afghanistan, for example, we thought when we got there initially we're going to try and win the hearts and minds of this village. So we go in, what do? We dig a well. Because before they were walking several miles to a well and bringing water back to them. So we dig a well. And what happens? Well, they blow up the well. Well, it's not just the enemy trying to blow up a well, but there are other people who had vested interests in wanting them to go to this other well, because along the way they would stop there. There were other shops. They would get some trinkets, things they would buy there and whatnot. So it was really competition for this other well. We didn't realize that at first. But again, when we talk about simple economics, when you go into an area, understanding how that works, even at the small village level, that every action we do here is going to have a reaction over there. Now, these are things we didn't think about prior to, when we were thinking fighting the Soviets. Now it's a much more complicated battlefield. And so the soldier and the officer that understands that, whether it's economics, that's certainly applicable to business, but it's also applicable in warfare too, these simple kinds of things.